juniors, sophomores, freshmen, we're going to do this show again for them. Azul, where you at? Step out here. Keyboards, turn yourselves around. Excellent. Right in the middle, Azul. Seniors, from Mr. Foster, Ms. Jess, Mr. Perez, myself, you made all of this possible. I do not, for 1 second, take responsibility for this. This is you. So enjoy this sound, enjoy this work, and remember that you made a difference, and you're about to hear it. Stand by, here you go. Last time we will ever play Balance for 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, your new Lion Pride marching band. Put your hands together for the Lion Pride marching band and their African journey.
Performing their halftime show, Corazon Partido, in the direction of Razel Perez. Please give it up for the 2018 competition show, your Lion Pride marching band.
From the city of Lancaster, performing their show entitled Balance.
So, Balance. Please give it up for the Lion Pride marching band.
it's up to you guys to carry on. The tradition.
We love you!
Oh, come on.
Yeah!
Who?
Alright, and now the next set of the video is, how do I feel that I've graduated? Honestly, it's it's like a relief off my shoulders. I'm done with high school. I've graduated. I don't gotta deal with that schoolwork anymore. But for sure, I am going to miss band.
You know, now that I've graduated, it really feels like life. It's like it's slowing down right now, but I know for sure that when the next school year starts for like college, which I'm not ready for, it's gonna just rocket, and I'm not gonna remember high school, which is gonna suck. I'm just gonna see pictures and be like, I don't remember that day, but I remember taking that picture.
Like, I feel like I'm ready for it, but I just wasn't expecting it to be this fast. I was still expecting, prom and all the shows and all that. I was ready for that. Like, I was like, okay, like, yeah, I honestly took everything for granted. I had no idea this was gonna happen.
And honestly, band has helped me create a better relationship with me and my brother, because my brother Christian, which Mr. Foster and Hickson and Perez know who he is, because he was a Eastside student, like the first one back then, and it's just like me and him, we bonded over that, and it's just something nice that me and him have. So in general, how I feel about that I've graduated, it's a great relief off my shoulders, but now I have a different weight. It's college weight. So yeah.
With being graduated, it's hard. College is hard, but it's gonna be worth it at the end, and I know that. And how I felt about graduation is that it was a big parade for all the seniors, and it was nice to see all my friends in their cars and stuff, and wave hi and sit on the sunroof and everything. It wasn't a regular graduation, but it was an experience I won't forget.
Now that I've graduated, I don't know, I feel kind of the same, maybe because I didn't get the full experience, but my senior year will definitely not be forgotten, and neither will all of you guys. It was so great to be a part of something great, doing balance and stuff like that with each and every one of you. And yeah, I just had a lot of fun this year with the stuff that we got to do.
How do I feel about graduating? I did that. I'm super, super proud of myself. I couldn't have done it without, my supporters, especially, my teachers and everything. And this was my cap that I made. It says, "This is for the women who raised me." And I wanted to incorporate, the women and, band, because, that was like a big part of my life. So I have like origami flowers that I made out of my music sheets. It has, my last drumline show, I Am, that I didn't get to finish. And music from like Fair and just other shows that we did, which I'm super proud of. But graduating was just a big accomplishment that I had, and being a first generation high school graduate in my family was amazing.
Another question, how do I feel now that I've graduated? Graduating at a time like this is so odd. It's kind of like, well, I felt like I graduated before graduation happened, so it was kind of just like, oh wow, I'm done. It wasn't very climactic, but it's great that it's over.
I did it for my mom, my grandmas, my aunts, my sisters, to be a role model for them. But I didn't do it just for them. I also did it for myself. I want to get far in life, and I'm super, super proud of myself, and I'm so thankful for everyone that helped me through high school. And yeah.
on the planet, and blinking step into the sun. There's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. There's far too much to take in here, more to find than can ever be found. By the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky, keeps great and small on the endless round. Is the circle of life, and it moves us all to despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding, in the circle of life.
Everybody, on the seniors. Everybody on the seniors. Go. On the seniors. Ready. Touch on. This has always been a family, and it will always remain a family. And sometimes, families have problems, but those problems get resolved. Now ready? Round sign on me. Round sign on 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's me, Steven. I got me a senior moment for y'all, alright? It all happened at an away game at Pete Knight High School.
I'm Selena. And I'm Jessica. And we were once senior clarinets. Now, our senior moment revolved around communism.
We were at an away game for football, and they wanted us to play for them, alright? So we're at this away game. Second quarter's over, it's halftime, people are the football is leaving, and Pete Knight High School is going on to play their field show, right.
We were in the uniform room during our AV fair rehearsals, and I saw Luis take out a burrito, and I thought, why don't you share, right? And he was a really cool guy and let everyone take a bite of his burrito.
So, we're supposed to be quiet. Foster and Hickson and Perez and Jess, they're telling us like, shush up, we gotta be respectful, be quiet. I was like, okay, I'll be quiet, we gotta be quiet. But I was hungry.
I was starving. And I was like, you know what? To me, this seems like the perfect time to eat. So I went to go look for my mom. I saw her on the left of me, down the aisle. I was like, okay, I gotta go get some food, get some money, get something.
So afterwards, we started talking. We're like, okay, cool, what's in the burrito? You know, it was like a tortilla, it's a burrito, you know, eggs. And then he said chorizo. And I can't eat chorizo because I get sick. And it was just a small bite. So when I got home, it felt like I, you know, ate the entire burrito. So like I got sick and I had to take, you know, like Pepto-Bismol, you know, and like I felt better, you know, but like, you know, everyone didn't get sick. So it was just me.
I asked my mom, Mom, I'm starving. Do you have any food or money or anything? And then my aunt answered, and she's like, I have these bag of taquitos, because my aunt was next to my mom. She's like, I have this bag of taquitos I haven't opened yet. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take those. So they're like the hard taquitos that are in like a bag, and it has a tapatio bag with them, and the bag's like clear, and the taquitos are dry and like hard, and the bag. So I took this taquito bag back with me to my seat.
So I have two senior moments that I will talk about really quickly. So first one, this is from sophomore year. This was during an after-school rehearsal for the African Journey show. And at one point, the color guard, who were animals, they had to attack the tourists, which was the band. So we had to climb on a train, get crazy, because we were animals, duh. And like, I think I was on the back of the train, which is the last platform, whatever. And there were two benches. There was only 3 people on my platform. It was me, my friend Kathy, and this girl named Jasmine.
So I took this keto bag back with me to my seat, and you know, I was trying to be as discreet as possible because, you know, we can't eat before we play our instruments. You know, that's just not allowed. So I was trying to be discreet. So I pull out a taquito like this. I look down a couple rows. Only thing I see. Foster's dead looking straight at me with this face. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Foster, I'm sorry. No. He's looking at me like, what's wrong? I'm sorry.
So one of her legs of the bench was hanging off the train, so like it was just not correctly centered, whatever. So as soon as she was trying to stand up and get crazy, instead she falls back onto her back. Me and Kathy were dying of laughter. It was just so hilarious. Like, oh my god, it was amazing. It was funny, not amazing, sorry, because she actually did hurt herself, so we felt bad for her, but it was still funny, and she had to go home. Again, we still felt bad for her, so we'll never forget that.
Hey guys, it's your girl, Jarelli. Alright, okay, I'll stop. It was me, my mom, Caesar, and I think someone else, I don't remember. I know my memory sucks. But we were on our way to go to the fair because we were performing, and my mom was like, because we had extra tickets because, you know, Hickson hooked us with tickets. Sorry, Hickson, tell you this, but, you know, we were selling
So my first senior moment would probably be during rehearsals for Chaplain, which was like my first year in varsity. We had like winter rehearsals, so we went to Walmart, and me, Cece, and Andrea, who both graduated, we decided to go to the like wrapping paper aisle.
So I remember my mom was like telling us like, oh, just sell the tickets. And mind you, we are on our way, so we're inside the car, we're on our way to the fair, and we're like stopped at the stoplight on top of the bridge, like before you go to the fair. And I remember I was like, Caesar, I'll sell it to this guy next to you. And he like pulls down his window. He's like, hey! And then the guy like looks back and he's just like, do you want to? And then the light turns green and he's just like, wait, no, come back! And we were tossing like
the wrapping paper, and all of a sudden we hear someone yell "hey" at us. And the wrapping paper is in like the planting section, so we're trying to figure out how to run out. And so we're trying to get out, and then it doesn't happen, and the lady catches up to us and tells us we're too old for this and to stop playing. Yeah, there is that one.
And we're like, I was laughing because like, how are you gonna come back? You know, green light, you gotta go. So, you know, that was another funny thing that happened. It was great. It was amazing.
My senior moment. My senior moment was part of my first year band, you know. I was barely learning to play sax. I wasn't that good. I was honestly really bad. The tone was terrible. It was the first time playing an instrument, and you know, at the time I was known to mess up a lot. I was known, you know, it's High Dog's fault, you know, but I didn't take it personal. It was a funny joke. And there was this one moment during Foster's class where there was an alto solo during a certain song, and you know, she messed up and Foster stopped the entire like ensemble. He's like, he was going to say something, but I was like, no, Foster, it's my fault. Don't worry about it. And he's like, yeah, it usually is, you know, because I messed up a lot, you know, but I got better, you know.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Amari. So my first senior moment is when I went to, I don't remember if it was Oxnard or Laguna, but we went as a band trip. Of course, you know, we did the parade, and then it was for Oxnard, it was the field show. And me and my best friend, Brianna, were really going through it at this time. Like, genuinely going through it. So we were like, you know, it would be a good idea to like forget everything, just go into the water. Don't even think about it, just go.
So my first senior quote is it was my first year wind ensemble, and I was a junior at the time, and it was the senior sunrise, and at the time wind ensemble was first period. So then they got back late, and they had bought a shake from Jack in the Box, and then I wanted some, so I asked them for some, and then they gave me some. And then I took the lid off, and I was just trying to get some, and I was tapping the bottom because it wasn't coming out. And out of nowhere, the whole thing just falls on my face and drops to the floor.
So we run into the water, but halfway there, we're like, wait, no, this is a terrible idea. The ocean is a scary place, right? But then it's too late because a giant wave comes crashing from the ocean and tries to swallow us in. So we decide, our feet are in the water at this point. So we decide to run back onto shore, but it's like the water is trying to drag us back. And so Brianna falls into the water, and I didn't notice. I was just running for my life, and I stepped on her face. I didn't realize it until she comes up. I like felt her face under my foot, and she like comes up and she's like spitting out like sand and rocks. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, you stepped on my face. And it's a whole thing that we still have not gotten over. It's really funny. I think it was like the funniest thing ever.
Amari was like freaking out. She's like, oh my god, are you okay? I stepped on something. And I was like, yeah, you stepped on my face. And we were just laughing super, super hard. And it was so funny.
And then I like 5 seconds later, Foster comes out of his office, and I like panicked. So I jumped on top of the shake that was on the floor, and I just started like I was a mob basically. And I was just like, in reality, now that I think about it, I could just put my foot over it or whatever, but at the time I was just I basically just like laid on it until he walked away. And I think Julie still has a picture of me still on the ground and all that. But yeah, that's my first senior quote.
My name is Laura Rodriguez, and for the past 4 years, I was part of the LPMB color guard section. One of my favorite senior moments was the first time I felt like an actual performer. It was junior year for me, and it was the winter woodwinds recital, that whole entire 2 weeks that we spent just practicing and stuff, and then right before we went onto the stage, that's when it hit me, and I actually felt like an actual performer.
Hey guys, it's Cassandra, and my senior moment this year was my very first day of band camp. Many don't know this, but initially I was supposed to be in color guard, and I ended up hating it. No offense, but I ended up hating it, and I asked to switch to do something else, and I got put in brass line.
My senior moment was, and shout out to my girl Brianna for reminding me for this. My senior moment was when we went to Oxnard that day. So as you all know, we all had to wake up early for that day, and so we were supposed to leave like around 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
If I would have never been put in brass line, who knows what my whole entire high school years would have been like, and I'm just very grateful that I got the opportunity to be in brass line. It really changed my life, and I would have never been, like, I wouldn't be the person I am today without that. So
me and my brother, we were all set to go to Oxnard, right? So we had like set the alarm. So come that day, I did not wake up to no alarm, but what I woke up to was the phone, my brother's phone and my phone buzzing. So it was like buzzing on the floor, and all I heard was all I just heard was buzzing. And then like I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, and like everybody wakes up and we're like, oh my gosh, we are so late, I was like stressing and freaking out. I was literally eating on the way. I was like, oh my gosh, we are so late. Like I was just like getting everything.
Another senior moment was also at Oxnard, but it was my senior year, and it was my sister's first year in color guard.
And so as we got in the car, my mom was like, skirt, skirt, all the way over there. And on the way over there, we woke up to our phone buzzing because my friend was like, Leslie, where are you? We gotta go. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I overslept. I was like, please tell Hickson, like, can you wait for a little bit? She's like, I don't think we can, but like, hurry up. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I was about to have a heart attack.
There's this part in drill, which is like the part of the last segment where me and the cymbals made this half circle, and my sister would stand in the middle of our half circle, and she would do her flag work. And as like, you know, she would walk by me, because she would walk right past me, I'd like make fun of her, like tell her a joke, and you know, make sure that she was standing right in the middle. And I'd tell her, you know, that I'd love her, or like, you know, like weird stuff like that, I guess.
Like in shock, I was like, oh my gosh, I was shaking, I didn't know what else to do, but I was like, you know what, I'm going. And on our way over there was a red light, but my mom, she did not stop. Like she ran a red light, and I feel like if my mom hadn't ran that red light, we wouldn't have made it. So like she ran the red light, and I was like, oh my gosh, mom, you just ran a red light. She's like, so it's 3 in the morning, nobody's around. So we were making it there, and he was out, and he was like still outside, like waiting. And I think he was waiting for like some parent to pick up their kid, because I guess they didn't bring their permission slip. But yeah, like we pull out of the car, like my earphones are falling, my stuff are falling on the floor, and I was like, and he was just looking at me, he's like, come over here. He's like, unbelievable. He's like, you got your permission? So I was like, yeah, right here. He's like, okay, get in. And I was like, thank God we made it. We were literally this close to not making it if my mom hadn't ran the red light.
This time that she walked past me, I told her I was proud of her. And she'd look back at me, and we'd always have this thing where we'd go like this to each other, like good luck. And as I was, you know, looking at her do her flag work, I got like choked up, because I was like, wow, like that's my sister, and she's pretty amazing. And I just felt super proud of her that she's doing something that she really, really loves. And this is just the beginning of her having great memories, you know, just in band, you know, because it helped her out a lot.
rich man with $1 million or $2 million.
I'd live in a penthouse in a room with a view.
And if I were handsome,
no way
it could happen, 'cause dreams do come true. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. Wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. Wouldn't have nothing.
Can I tell you something? For years I have envied.
You agreed with it.
Your grace and your charm. Everyone loves you, you know.
Yes, I know.
But I must admit it, big guy, you always come through. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you.
You and me together, that's how it always should be. One without the other don't mean nothing to me.
Nothing to me. Yeah, I wouldn't be nothing if I didn't have you to serve. I'm just a punky little eyeball and a funky optic nerve. Hey, I never told you this. Sometimes I get a little blue.
Looks good on you.
But I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you.
Let's dance.
Look, Ma, I'm dancing. Would you let me lead? Look at that, it's true. Big guys are lighting their feet. Don't you dare dip me. Don't you dare dip me. Don't you dare dip me. Ow, I should have stretched.
Yes, I wouldn't be nothing if I didn't have you.
I know what you mean, Sully, because
I wouldn't know where to go.
Me too, because I
wouldn't know what to do.
Why you keep singing my part?
I don't have to say it, I say it anyway.
'Cause we both know it's true.
I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. Wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have
you. One more time. And one.
Don't have to say it.
Where'd everybody come from?
All we both know it's true.
Let's take it home, big guy.
I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you.
A-E-I-O. That means you.
I still remember the first time, our last day of school, which is May 13th, the drumline was actually on our way to go with the basketball team on finals to play at the Sacramento Kings Stadium, which was something that none of us had ever done, and it was just a really big accomplishment, and we were all just taking it. We were very grateful that the team chose us to go, but we were still like, none of us had expected it, or none of us had thought that would be the last day of school.
And my thoughts on March 13th being the last day of school was, I don't know, at first I didn't care, because I was like, it's fine, whatever, because we were still gonna do prom and the grad stuff, so I was like, it's fine. But then like as like when like school started getting canceled and everything started getting canceled, I was like, you know, obviously upset. Duh. Graduation was like a right around the street, like or around the corner. It was right around the corner. But it still felt like really far away. And when we were at home, it felt like it took forever, probably because we were just at home. But I mean, I liked online school. better than regular school, but I miss band. Like, that's the only thing I miss, just making music with everyone as a group, not just by myself when I'm home alone. Anyways.
And it kind of just like, I don't know, it just felt all weird that I was expecting all these stuff to happen, you know, prom and actual graduation, all these last shows, San Francisco, and to just it not happen. It just felt like weird. Like, well, like I still need to do this stuff. I can't graduate yet, but you know, stuff happens. We just gotta move on.
I didn't think it was gonna be my last day of school, but I was really, really sad. I just went through my day like nothing happened, and it was just sad. Like, I was like, dang, that was my last day of school and I didn't even get to finish it. I was super sad that I didn't get to finish, you know, winter season. We only did one competition and we went second place, but I had so much fun. But it had to come to an end because I didn't get to, because of this whole oh well.
At first, I was like, because I thought we would end up going back to school. Duh, because that's what they were telling us. Like, you'll go back to school this day. And that's what we believed. And then eventually when I heard the news that it was like officially done with, I was like, well damn. Well damn, can you stop moving? I did end up being sad, but I didn't cry about it that day. Later on I did like think about it, not on the same day, but another day. I thought about like how everything was taken away from the seniors and everything. And I did cry about it.
So for March 13th, yes, that was the day when we heard at 6th period the announcement telling us that we were gonna have a 3-week weekend. It was supposed to be 1 week, from what I remember. And you know, at that point, I wasn't thinking that everyone I was seeing that day or days before that was the last time I would see them in a school setting. I thought we were going to come back to school. I really did. You know, I thought the pandemic was only going to affect, you know, old people. I know, no offense to old people. It's just, you know, I thought I was safe. I thought we were safe. I was over here like, man, we can go to school. It's okay. They told me that I'm gonna be fine. I have nothing to worry about. I was like, okay, shit. I'll be going to school then. In no time. But of course, I was wrong. I was wrong.
The third question was advice for underclassmen. My advice for you is to stay on top of your work.
I feel like you should just stay in band. Like if you have feelings like, should I really, like, do I really want that? Like, yes, you do. You really want to be there.
Take advantage of your time. Take advantage of your time from now, because when the time comes like where you need to get advantage of your time, it's gonna be cutting short. It's gonna be going by fast your senior year, because you're gonna have deadlines. You're gonna have all of this stuff to do during senior year, and it's gonna be overwhelming. So take advantage of your time as much as you can.
Band made it so much better, and plus all the stuff you go to. Like, if I wasn't in band, I never would have gone to a football game. I never would have gone to the fair, like, because I'm just not that kind of like student, like the student that joins and is involved, like rallies and stuff. No.
Any advice for the underclassmen? Enjoy it. It might be hard, the work. Hickson and Jess might get on your nerves every single day. There might be teachers who get on your nerves. You might lose friends, but like enjoy it. Like this is where growth happens for everyone, and this is where everyone kind of starts to change and find themselves. So enjoy that. So when you look back on your freshman, sophomore year, your senior year, and you're like, wow, I've changed.
To the underclassmen, you know, especially for right now, the snare section, you guys have, I'd say, the seniors that you guys have coming up to the snare line are really good.
There's that, and really enjoy being in guard. Like, it's fun. And yes, Hickson and Jess can be annoying sometimes, but they love you and they care for you, and that's why they're probably annoying, because they care. So just enjoy it all. Don't be scared to meet new people, and don't be sad that you lost friends if you do, because it's kind of a part of life.
Don't procrastinate. It's the worst. Don't do it. It's a really bad idea. I procrastinated and it was not fun. I had to finish, some credits during my senior year, which was not fun either. Just try to finish everything and don't fall behind, because it was really, really hard for me. Not that you should do it, but don't procrastinate. It's a really bad idea.
Who you enter with aren't gonna be the people that you leave with, so enjoy every single moment that you have with the friends.
The advice I have for all of you is to just keep playing and keep going. I want to say that all of my friends, I love you all, and thank you for making band so much fun, and I'm so happy that I met each and every one of you.
Always listen to Hickson. Don't get on his bad side, because you don't want to be on his bad side. I don't think it's that fun. I don't think I've never been on his bad side, but you know what? I would think it wouldn't be good.
Our advice to you would be to make every moment worth it, because you really can't get another moment with these amazing people that you're going to meet along the way. Everyone makes a key memory, like the burrito. That's like, it's what we talk about, that's like our moment, and so like that's what we're saying to you guys, just make every moment count. Brass line! Brass line!
Don't give up on your grades so quickly. If they look so bad, or they have like 100 F, like not 100, like 6 Fs, you can bring it up. Just take it calm, take a breather break, Enjoy your time you have at high school, because it really goes by quick,
And I hope to, Nathan, Trey, Andrew, that you guys lead the next line, and not even just the snare line, just the drum line. I hope you guys take care of each other, and you guys know how hard I was on you guys for fall season, but it was just because I knew that you guys could be really good, because I knew that I really did believe in you guys, and I still do, and that's why I was so hard on you guys. But you guys are really good, and I'm proud of you guys, every single one of you guys.
Yeah, it goes by quick. When people tell you like, "Oh, high school goes by so quick, you should enjoy your time," I'm like, 4 years? What? I enjoy it. Don't matter. Now I'm thinking about it like, damn, I wish I'd done more. Like I wish I joined band freshman year because it would have been more fun. I would have been and went on some with my friends. But then I'm like, but then I would have been so close with my section. But yeah. So enjoy your year. Have fun. You guys got this.
Don't give up. There's nothing worse than giving up. There's nothing worse. There's nothing. Alright, I'm still gonna play my horn after this. I'm still gonna be playing my horn. I got accepted to join a pep band at Kapapamona. I just said, hey guys, can I join? They was like, you could join.
And, to the underclassmen, because all of this is happening, I just want to say, hug your homies for a long time. The next time you get to hug them for a long time, because you don't know when the last time is you're going to see them.
You gotta keep doing what you're doing. Do what you're passionate about. Don't stop. It's foolish to stop now. Keep going. Keep going.
Thank you so much to Mr. Hickson, Miss Jess, Foster, and Mr. Perez for this opportunity, and thank you all for giving me such a great experience.
But hug your homies, you never know when the last time's gonna be that you're gonna see them. Really just enjoy the time that you're with people, the time that you're on campus. I mean, look at this. We're doing our senior moments in front of a camera. This is not the wrestling room. We are not at a banquet right now. I'm literally in my freaking pajamas. Really just enjoy high school because you don't know when it's gonna be over. You really don't.
And if you wanna join that drama class, if you wanna join that tennis, golf sport, if you wanna join, do it. Have fun in your high school years, please. Do it for me at least. And for those seniors who are now seniors, have fun for me your senior year, because I couldn't have that.
But you guys are really good, and I'm proud of you guys, every single one of you guys. Proud of Nathan, my boy. I'll always be there for you, bro. Congratulations on the snare section leader. Take care of them. I know you got this. Proud of Andrew. I know that you've been wanting to get snare your whole high school, ever since you joined, and you finally got it, and you deserve it more than anybody because you've been working and working and working, and I know that you'll do really good too.
And for my freshmen, Carlos and Angelica, I am so proud of how much you guys have grown, and that goes for the entire brass line as well. The brass line has grown into something very, very special to me, and you guys are all just very good, and I can't wait to see the show for this coming year.
Please, 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 have fun. Just enjoy it, because like that, you're done. Or you're done super really early.
I see a lot in you guys. I just hope that you guys, don't let too much, stuff outside the drum line affect you guys.
For one second, take responsibility for this. This is you. So enjoy this sound, enjoy this work, and remember that you made a difference, and you're about to hear it.
But yeah, moral story, have fun, and just, enjoy high school while it lasts, because I tell you guys, it goes by quick.
from the city of Lancaster performing their show entitled Corazón Partido.
The Heart Rampage is proud to present the Eastside High School Lion Pride Marching Band.
Please welcome Eastside High School Boston Color Guard presenting their program, LPMB.
School Varsity Online presenting their program, When Love Arrives.
Universal Color Guard presenting their program,
Are the judges ready?
Are the judges ready?
Are the judges ready?
Are the judges ready?
Is your ensemble ready? From the city of Lancaster, performing their show entitled Balance. The Palmdale High School Field Show Tournament is proud to present the Lion Pride Marching Band.
From the city of Lancaster, performing their show entitled The Tracy High School 50th Annual Tournament of Bands is proud to present the Lion Pride Marching Band.
Where are the stones? Somewhere under all this. You could not live with your own failure. I thought by eliminating half of life, the other half would thrive. And you've shown me it's impossible. As long as there are those that remember what was, there will always be those that are unable to accept what can be. They will resist. I'm thankful, because now I know what I must do. Will shred this universe down to its last atom. And then, with the stones you've collected for me, create a new one. Teeming with life. That knows not what it has lost, but only what it has been given. A grateful universe. Born out of blood. They'll never know it. Because you won't be alive to tell them. years of conquest, slaughter. But I'll tell you now, it was never personal. I'm gonna enjoy it. Very, very much.
On your left.
No, give me that. You have the little one.
And I got all dusty, and I must have passed out because I woke up and you were gone. You guys all the time. What are you doing?
How long you need to get that thing working?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Where's Nebula? She's not responding.
Give it to me. Activate instant kill!
Rain fire! But sire, our troops, just do it!
Don't worry. She's got help.